Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Last time we were joining Wigglytuff's guild in order to, become an exploration team. So we formed the team of Breeze Sharks, which is a name that's going to be too much of a mouthful most of the time, so I don't know what the hell to call it. We can be called Team BS. It just works out in the end. But yeah, we went on our first actual rescue mission, and I guess we got ourselves like a money, but then all of our money got stolen away. Either way, we're back here on the title screen because now that we started off the game, the other command has a bunch of different things. We've got the adventure log where we can check our career as heroes. As heroes? No, as adventurers. Just has a bunch of like demographic shit we've been doing. We can rename the exploration team. We can change the window settings in case we want them to look different, I guess. I'm fine with the first window setting. And we can go ahead and delete our save data if we really need to restart for some odd reason. Either way, we don't really need to mess with any of that. Just want to show off that, has new options. Let's go ahead and get back into the game. Alright, well, it's time to go get our morning address. And 3 smiles go for miles.
Okay, Pokemon. Time to get to fucking work.
Hooray. I don't want to go to work, but whatever. Just go, whatever. Anyway, shout out, what do you have for me today?
Oh, you two. Still wandering around lost, it seems. Well, come with me.
I don't want to. But we have to, because we're still technically in the tutorial. Oh? Last time we did a job, it was on the board on the other side.
Correct. Today, we'll have you do a job listed on this side.
How's this different from the board on the other side?
Take a closer look.
Oh, look at this, Frozen. There are posters up here that show a variety of Pokemon. Wow, they all look sort of cool. Are they famous explorers? Who are these Pokemon, Chatot?
The Pokemon posted here are outlaws. They're all shady characters, and they're wanted for committing fucking crime.
Oh my gosh. They're wanted by the law. I didn't know there was law in the Pokemon world, but we've gone to prove that they're completely different.
Correct. So these are bounties on there are bounties on their heads. In other words, there's a cash reward if you capture one. There are so many aggressive Pokemon around these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the fucking problem.
We're supposed to go catch these outlaws? No way, that's not possible.
Just joking. The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. Some of those Pokemon are completely wicked through and through. But there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves. So you gotta go evil to naughty, and everything in between. And I'm sure we can avoid giving you a job catching a super bad Pokemon, like the great movie Super Bad.
I never watched that movie. I don't even know what happens in it. Chatot's a big fan of Superbad, I guess.
So look over these posters, then pick a Pokemon that looks weak enough for you to bring to justice.
You say some are weak, but they're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon.
It's still all a part of your training. You'll work through it, I'm sure. But I suppose you'll need to be prepared to confront a tough opponent. So I'll have someone give you a tour of the facilities. Hey, Bidoof! Fucking Bidoof!
Yep. Okay, that's not going to be his voice. He's supposed to be like Southern. You called?
Ah, Bidoof! These are new recruits that just joined us. Take them and show them around the town.
Yes, sirree. By golly, I'll just do that. Yep. I think he's actually supposed to be Goofy. I don't do a good Goofy voice, so therefore he's just Southern.
This is Bidoof. He's one of your fellow apprentices. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoof has to say and follow his orders, even though he looks like a fucking weirdo. Off you go.
I'm God. That's just all he has to say. Oh, shucks, I'm overjoyed. Why's that? I'm just glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I might just blubber with happiness. Before you all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Well, I'd best show you around. Come with me, please. Okay, I guess we're going downstairs. At least we finally get shown around the entire base. First things first. Here we have Krogunk. But to tell the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's all a mystery to me. Yep. Over there's the mess hall. Cool. I think we already understood that. Well, if you look that way, you'll find the crew rooms. And this here leads to the Guildmaster's chamber. Next, I'll guide you both around the places outside the guild. Man, I love getting toured around by a fucking southern weirdo. Then again, I am a southern weirdo. I'm not really from the south, but I've got too much southern blood in my bloods. I hear you can take a record of your adventure at that watering hole. Usually you can make a record of your adventure by going to your bed at the guild. Seems like you can make a record of your adventure over there too. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure frequently. He has such elegant words for a southern man. Or a southern... What is a Bidoof? Is it a gerbil? A hamster? I don't think I've ever actually understood what Bidoof was. Its evolution B-Barrel is supposed to be like a beaver, but Bidoof doesn't... Is it like a hamster... like beaver? I don't really know. This is the main square for the local Pokemon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. Finally, somebody that can speak normal. That over there is the Dust Skull Bank. We can save our money there. That's pretty cool. And that there is the Electivire Link Shop. That's where you can do things like link moves together, but looks as if Electivire isn't around today. This is the Kecleon Mart. You can buy and sell items here. And there's the Kangaskhan storage. Items stored here will never be lost. If you have precious items that you can't afford to lose, store them here before you go on an adventure. And those are the most basic places that exploration teams visit. And a lot of these have the same exact, abilities that were in the first game. The Duskull Bank is the same thing as the Persian Bank. Electivire's Link Shop is the same thing as Gulpin's Link Shop. And, the other two are pretty self-explanatory, because they're the same exact characters leading the same exact places as there were in the first game. It's kind of weird that the Link character isn't around at the beginning of the Explorers games, but I guess linking moves is already so OP that they need to push it further back into the game so you don't break the game in 5 seconds. You gotta go back and watch my other playthrough if you want to know how good linking can really be. I guess that about covers it. You sure know a lot, yes sirree. And that's good to know. Alright then, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand with selecting the right outlaw for you. Thank you. How nice of you, Bidoof. Good golly, you're embarrassing me. Aw, shucks. I'll be waiting at the guild's underground floor for you. Does that make it the first floor or the second floor or... I don't really know. Okay, let's go. I'd like to see what kinds of items are available. Let's go to the Kecleon Mart. Before we head back, a visit to the Kecleon Mart is a must. Well, there's other places that exist around Treasure Town. This area has no character in it, so we're going to ignore it for now. There's a notice posted here. Something's written on it. Marowak Dojo has collapsed, but it will rise from the rubble again. Yes, the dojo will be resurrected to its former glory. Marowak Dojo Sensei. Yeah, that dojo is meant to be a lot like Makuhita's dojo from the first game, but it's currently closed. Just like how the Link Shop doesn't even have its person there right now. So, yeah, it's gonna come in later. Also, something very interesting about Treasure Town is that you can go ahead and talk to a bunch of random people in here, and it actually shows off a bunch of other exploration teams that exist. And they kind of just update throughout the game, like one that a lot of people know is the team of these guys. Excuse me, why did I pick the name Team Tasty? Well, I think that's how my partner will think of me eventually. Yeesh. Our exploration team is called Team Tasty. The cool name was thought up by my partner Wormpole next to me. What do you think? Cool name, am I right? Yeah, you can just kind of check in on a bunch of groups of Pokemon throughout the entire game. And their dialogue will update throughout it all, so... Cool idea to watch the continuing stories of random characters in the world. Anyway, this area, well, it's new and doesn't have its person there right now, so you could mostly ignore it. Also, if we walk all the way over here, we get someplace cool. Treasure Town is that way. Can I check? This place doesn't have a name quite yet. Don't worry about it. It will be important later. It will be importante. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the Kecleons. Welcome to the Kecleon shop. Let's see if there's anything cool to buy. Geopebbles, Sleep Seeds, Warp Seeds. Nothing really useful right now. May I help you with anything else? Nah. Mr. Kecleon. Little Meryl and Azurill. Welcome, my young friends. Hello, may I buy an apple? This machine should turn you into an apple. Cool, I guess. Oh, most certainly. Meryl and Azurill bought an apple at Kecleon Mart. Thank you, Mr. Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. Okay, then. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so those youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable. Though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge. Mr. Kecleon! Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush? There's an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Oh yes, that, young friends, is a gift from me and my brother. Please share it among yourselves and do enjoy. Really? For real? Yes, Ryuji. Yes! Yay, thank you, Mr. Kecleon and Mr. Kecleon. They don't really have first names. It's kind of confusing. It's like if you made, you know, identical twins, but you name them the same name. It just wouldn't make much sense. Usually, I guess at that point, the kids would just pick their own nicknames, but whatever, we're not in the real world. We're in the Pokemans. Oh, not to worry, my friends. Do take care on your way home. Wherever home is. Ah! Oh, my fucking leg! Then again, Azurills don't have legs. They just bounce on their fucking tails. Apple is mine. We're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Frozen gave the apple back to Azurill. But then suddenly... Huh? What was that? Dizzy? Or am I... Help! What was that? I'm sure I heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout come from you? Is something the matter? Hey, Azurill, what's going on? Hurry home! Yep, I'm coming. Wait up. Are you alright? Yep. We're done with our shopping. Now we gotta look for an item we lost. Let's get going. Yep, I'm coming. Look at them go. All on an adventure to find an item we lost. Not gonna describe it, just, you know, it's an item. Yeah, I lost something. My soul! We're looking for those. Ha, those little guys are cute. Huh? What's the matter, Frozen? I saw dead people. I can see dead people. No, wait, that's the other character. That's in Pokemon Coliseum. Don't worry about it. Pardon? Did I hear a shout for help just then? Doggies are very angry right now. They're screaming uncontrollably. I'm trying to think about something. I've lost something in my mind. I don't really know. I was thinking about something and then I didn't think about it ever again. No. I didn't hear anything like that. Say, Kecleon brothers, did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anything odd either. The Kecleon brothers didn't hear anything strange either. You must have imagined it, Frozen. No, I'm positive that I didn't imagine it. I definitely heard it. That shout that I heard. Help! There's no mistaking it. That was Azurill's scream. Are you daydreaming? Let's hustle, Frozen. Well, I don't feel like it, but instead I'm going to go to the storeroom. we've got some stuff that we should probably store up on because I don't want to lose it. So I can go ahead and just mass select by doing this. I just need... Ooh, we can go ahead and... I'll go ahead and put all those in there, but I need to use those, like, calciums and stuff on my characters because I don't want to lose them if I ever die in a mission because, like the game said, if you end up fainting inside of a mystery dungeon, you lose pretty much everything that's in your bag. So we should probably go ahead and use some of these things. I don't think we can ingest them outside of a mystery dungeon. We have to actually be inside of a mystery dungeon for them to be usable. Let's see. Also, I want to check and see because if you remember from the first game, the green Kecleon will sell you usable items, where the purple Kecleon will sell you TMs. And in this game, he'll also sell you orbs. The TMs are extremely expensive, but, you know, I just wanted to check and see if I could even afford anything. Anyway, let's get a move on. Back to Team Tasty. Oh, look. Say, what are they up to? Yay. Thank you.
Please, it's nothing.
It really is nothing, because your voice is awful. What's happening? Oh, hi. Some time ago, we lost an item that's pretty important for us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along. He says you might have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. We're so happy about this. Is that right? How nice for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy.
Oh, please. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. Let us be on our way to begin our search.
Yep.
Oh, whoops. Excuse me.
What is this? That Drowsy sure is nice. You gotta admire that. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. Another dizzy spell.
If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you.
Help! What was that? It would be nice if those cute little guys found their items soon. Huh? Anything the matter, Frozen? Why are you looking so grim? Huh? You want me to tell me something? What? You had a dizzy spell? Then you saw Azurill being threatened by Drowsy. You want to go rescue Azurill right away? But it's an emergency? Well, what you described does sound like an emergency, but... Well, it's not like I don't trust you, Frozen, but... I just can't believe it. After all, Drowsy seemed to be a sincerely nice Pokemon, didn't he? I saw the three of them go off together earlier. They looked like they were having a good time, didn't they? You're probably just tired, Frozen. Maybe that's why you had that bad daydream. Was that it? Just a bad daydream? Come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. Anyways, we're only apprentices. We can't just go off on our own. Sure, it's a little odd, but we have to focus on our guild work for now. Let's get all set for exploring and then go meet up with Bidoof. Bidoof should be waiting for us at the guild's underground floor. Let's go, Frozen. Naming something the upper underground floor is a hell of an oxymoron. Anyway, I'm going to store most of my money away because I don't want to lose that shit. And then we can continue on our adventure. Let's go talk to my beaver friend. The beaver, Ameaver, and Deaver. Also, we should go ahead and save. Just be a good use of... it keeps on showing up on don't save. Be a good use of our time. The fuck? I don't know, I got a message from the Discord, but it was just a picture of Metal Sonic. It's like, wow. I thought the guy said, sorry guys, I got this, and then Metal Sonic appeared. I'm like, holy shit. That's that's not supposed to be happening. Anyway, let's talk to my beaver. You know what they call beavers? Vaginas. As a very fucked up man once said, vaginas. Beautiful. I actually don't remember what he said. All I remember is he said, vaginas. Oh, Chris, you need to be crucified. You need to be crucified. Just like the god you think you are.
Huh? Are you folks already set for some exploring?
Sure.
Oh, yes, sirree. I reckon you all are all ready. Let's pick out yourselves a lawbreaker for you to find.
Man, I love finding lawbreakers. I guess that would be me. I eat too much pizza on the daily. That's gotta be breaking some laws.
Well, you gotta pick yourselves this sorry bunch of characters.
Let's see, what should we pick?
Ahem. As your mentor, how about I do the choosing?
Please don't pick anyone scary.
Yes, sirree, I hear you. Let's see, eeny, meeny.
Stand clear, updating listings. Stand clear, updating listings. What's that? What's happening?
Oh, the data's getting updated.
It's being updated. Yikes, did you see that? The panel flipped over. What's going on here?
The Outlaw notice board and job bulletin boards are set up on revolving panels. Well, the panel is flipped over. Pokemon named Doug Trio swaps out old jobs with new ones.
Doug Trio? Man. At least this game kept the whole Doug Trio Diglett, being important to the story part that was in the first game. Interesting thing to hold over.
Updating data is Doug Trio's duty. He tunnels his way into our guild. Then he flips the panel and updates the data.
And that's all he does. Somehow he gets paid for this.
This duty doesn't get noticed much, but it's very important. Yep. That's why Doug Trio takes such great pride in the duty he does. This horrible southern accent is just getting worse.
Oh, is that so? Update complete. Stand clear. Update complete. Stand clear. Oh, looks like he's done. I mean, that's one way to update a board. I mean, it's efficient.
Yes, sirree. The data is updated. The list of outlaws has been refreshed, so let's pick one. Huh? What's ailing you? Why are you shivering all of a sudden? It's not cold here after all.
Please look at this, Frozen. At the top, on the left.
Oh no!
It's Dick Nose! It's Drowsy! He's a wanted criminal! We have to hurry. Azura will be in trouble.
Now what's going on? Where are you all off to?
We gotta go save the day. Oh, Meryl's over there. Meryl, what's the matter? Where are Azurill and Drowsy? Yes, about them. After we all left, we went looking for a lost item together. But I wound up all alone when Mr. Drowsy went somewhere with Azurill. Man, I didn't know Drowsy was a groomer. Well, then again, he does have a dick for a nose, so you never really know what's going on there. I called and called, but they didn't come back. I got scared. So which way did they go? That way. That way, otherwise known as follow me. So you think Drowsy and Azurill went off this direction? Yes. Oh, Frozen. Yes, oh, Frozen. Thanks, I guess. The Drowsy and Azurill you saw in your dream. You said that you saw them in a mountainous place, didn't you? Yeah. I think they're up ahead here. Let's get going, Frozen. Well, another mission begins. We are now in Mount Bristol, which is kind of like the Mount Steel of this game. If you remember back in the first game, Mount Steel was the first, not hard dungeon, but the first dungeon to have, much more story significance. Let's see. I need to beat up a rock. Damn, that Machop just fucking hit the dust. Alright, but yeah, this is meant to be the first big dungeon of the game. And, well, we're gonna go ahead and figure out why Dick Nose decided to kidnap, Dick Ass. Yes, why Dick Nose decided to kidnap Dick Ass. Also, I just took a fucking massive hit. We should probably go ahead and eat some of these. I mean, I guess I will take the special attack. I don't know. I guess I'll also take the regular attack. And then, I'll go ahead and give this to Seraphine so that she can have boosted defense. I shall be the attacker and she shall be the defender. And that's kind of how a Ninetales works in regular Pokemon. It's meant to be a special defensive tank, so... But yeah, this is the first sort of long dungeon. There are extremely long dungeons in this game. Just like in the first game where there's 99 floor dungeons, there can be, some pretty fucking long dungeons. But this is the first one that will start increasing in length. I think it's like 12 floors or something like that. But either way, get to the top and check in on our man, Azurill. It's not really a man, it's more of a mouse. Don't worry, we'll find the mouse. But yeah. Story so far, I don't really understand what's going on with the whole dizzy spells that our character is happening, but apparently he's able to see, I guess, the future, so I guess we're gonna have to figure out what the hell that means, and, how the hell I'm even doing that. How am I even doing this? It's just happening. You just need to learn to accept. Punch the Machop until it's dead. Punch the Machop using my head. It's kind of weird because in the first game, both of my characters were both, Pokemon that walk on 2 legs. But now I'm playing as Pokemon that walk on 4 legs. So it's kind of weird. Because if you think about it, like, Pokemon that can walk on 2 legs, they're able to, like, hold stuff. Pokemon that walk on 4 legs, they're like dogs and stuff. And they have to, like, walk with 4 legs. And so how can they hold anything? How can they even do anything? No, they slowed down Seraphine. I'm going to punch you in the face. Anyway, on to the next floor. We've been getting really lucky with stair places, but so far, I'm definitely enjoying this series. I know it's only, like, the 3rd episode, but it's been so long since I've touched a mystery dungeon game, and just whenever I get to actually touch one, and I love saying when I get to touch one. Gotta love that. Whenever I get to come to the Mystery Dungeon series, it always just feels like such a special event to me. I don't know why, I just really enjoy the Mystery Dungeon series. And the fact that, like, I don't think I talked about this in the first Mystery Dungeon game I ever played, but... Oh, I leveled up. Seraphine grew to level 9. But yeah, the Mystery Dungeon series is not just, like, Pokemon related. The first Mystery Dungeon game made by Chunsoft, which is the original developer of pretty much every Mystery Dungeon game. The original Mystery Dungeon game did not start with Pokemon. It actually started with Chunsoft's own original series back on the Super Nintendo, and that was like a ninja Mystery Dungeon game. That game was only in Japan, but does have a fan translation. At some point, I'd like to be able to go to a bunch of different Mystery Dungeon games, because there's other Mystery Dungeon games that are made by like people like Atlas, and that would include the Etrian Odyssey series. And then there's also like the Azuma the Mystery Ninja or whatever series, where it's about, I got an electric move, but it's not a good electric move. That's not an attacking move. Not very helpful, but whatever will work with it. But yeah, it's like hiring unemployed ninja. What is it called? Azuma Ninja DS game? It's called Izuna Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. That's another Mystery Dungeon game that a lot of people like. Oh god, sorry. My soul is currently falling apart. Can you please stop with the mud sport? That's no fun. That's no good. But yeah, there's a bunch of different games that use the whole Mystery Dungeon genre that I'd really like to check out one day. It's just, when I was growing up, I always thought the Mystery Dungeon series was unique to Pokemon. So it's like, whenever I think about playing a Mystery Dungeon game, the one series that always pops into my head is just playing Pokemon. Playing with the Pokermans. Jesus, that's Starly. That Starly was buff as hell, and I don't know why it hurts so bad. You hurt so bad. It's so bad. Yes. Yes, it is. Anyway, let's see what floor we're on now. Floor 7. Yeah, I'd really like to check out more of the Mystery Dungeon series. I've never really been into dungeon crawlers, but I've always been into Mystery Dungeon. Like, any kind of first-person dungeon crawler, I never really jived with, but something like Mystery Dungeon has always been in my, favorite games of all time. Stuff like the original SMTs, I never played as a kid, but, like, stuff like Mystery Dungeon, I definitely played. Top-down dungeon crawlers are a bit more my style versus, first-person ones, but, as time has gone on, I've learned to love stuff like, SMTs, so I've learned a lot of things from the backlog, I'll tell you that. Many a thing. Also, we're horribly poisoned. Poison's an effect that won't go away unless I have something like a, what's it called? A Pecha Berry. So we need to get to the next floor, or else I'm going to die of existence. And that's not going to be fun, because I'm going to lose whatever the hell I came into the dungeon with. Can this get rid of poison? Nope, it's an all-hit orb. Orbs, if you remember from the first game, are just like things that have special effects, like the ability to like do a bunch of weird shit in the game. Damn it. I'm like, damn it. This is the worst time to run into a Starly. These things seem to be like super strong for some reason. Alright, I'm alive. Let's go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Once you head to the next floor, the poison should go away. Damn. Look at how many fucking enemies are in this level. Come on, Seraphine, we need you to start breaking their skulls. Jesus, no. Damn, we're getting the hurt placed on us. The hurt's going down. I need them to start hitting Seraphine and not hitting me. Because I have 15 health compared to her at least having 27 health right now. Please stop making my friend be dead. That's cringe! Ooh. I should have brought in an Oranberry. Jeez. We got a lot of experience from that, but damn did we get really fucked up. We got a level up, but there was like 4 enemies all at once, and that would have been really bad. If you need to like regen health and don't have anything like an Oranberry, the best thing you can do is just run back and forth in a dungeon. Of course, mobs will spawn over time, but you know, it works out in a way. It works out in sort of a way. Only had a fucking max elixir as I'm out of tackles. Oh, I just leveled up. But I didn't get a new move, so therefore I'm still not doing all that well. What did I learn? I learned some voice crack, but I learned a tactic. Tactics meaning, I don't know what you learned, Mr. Man, but something. I think you learned the ability Escapist. This Pokemon has the power to let rescue targets escape the dungeon. Oh, okay, so that's not something he just learned. It's just, you know, something that could happen. I guess we'll go ahead and eat a grass. Grass gummy doesn't really help us up. Doesn't seem to dislike it. My attack went up by 1, so sometimes you just want to use gummies because they give you, like, extra stats as well. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going back and forth until we get most of our health back. Of course, this is wasting our belly. I feel like we're pretty good on health, so let's keep going. We need to find ourselves some Oranberries. Find ourselves something good. We just keep finding gummies. Of course, gummies serve some sort of purpose, but not as good of a purpose. Give me more HQ. Yes, my HQ. It's not intelligence questionnaire quota. Oh yeah, I'm out of moves. Shit. How are you doing on moves, Seraphine? You're doing not that bad. You're not doing awfully. There you go. I can do 30 damage with 1 quick attack. Damn, but we don't have any power points. Oh, we found the end of the dungeon. Mount Bristol Peak. Uh-oh, it's a dead end. Excuse me, Mr. Drowsy, where is my lost item? Could you show me where the item is now? Sorry, kiddo. Your lost item? It's not here, that's for sure. Huh? My big brother. My big brother's following us, right? He's coming soon. No, your big brother's not coming. I let you in on a little secret. This was all a trick. I deceived you. Huh? But let's not dwell on that. There's a little favor I need to ask. See that hole behind you? Well, there's a rumor that there's a trove of thief treasure inside there. But as you can see, I'm too big to squirm my way through that hole. That's where you come in. Don't worry, just do as I say. Do that and I'll help you get back out of there. But go on, get going. Go into that hole and don't forget to bring back the treasure. I want my big brother. Hey, stop that! Sheesh, I said I'll take you home when you're done. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! Stop right there. We won't let you do that, Drowsy, you bully. How did you find this place? We're Team Breeze Sharks, an exploration team. No criminal can escape us. An exploration team? You came to apprehend... Huh? Are you trembling? I've figured it out. You say you're an exploration team, but you're a total rookies. That's right. I'm a wanted Pokemon with a bounty on my head. But can you two do the job? Can you confront this outlaw and bring him to justice? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'd never lose to a bad guy like you. I've been chased by all sorts of exploration teams in my day, but never a sorrier-looking bunch than you two. This should be a laugh. Let's see if you can take me down. Show me what you've got. Alright. Well, second boss fight, and I'm coming in here. Oh shit, they refuel my PP. My PP is all refueled. Thank God! Anyway, well, we gotta figure out what the hell we're gonna do here. Randomly warps enemies. That would be kind of funny. One thing we should do is boost our critical hit ratio, since I can't hit him from this direction. But a mysterious aura prevents its use. Okay, then. Whatever, I guess. One thing I should make Seraphine do if we get really weak is make her use Roar to kick him across the screen. Let's see. What should we start off this fight with? What's more powerful? Doesn't really tell me. It doesn't really tell me. Ah, whatever. Just hit him as hard as you can. Ooh. Damn, I can do a lot of damage. Oh no. Not hypnosis. Frozen fell asleep. Frozen sucks. Frozen sucks. Get the fuck up. Oh, we already beat the boss. Guess we're a little bit over leveled. I thought we were going to have a much harder time with that. I'm dead. We're here to rescue you. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm okay. Great, what a relief. Your big brother's waiting. Let's go home. Okay. And I drug the bad guy's dead body this way. I am Magnazone. The primary officer is Regent Zert. Zert, thanks to you, we have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. We owe you great thanks for your cooperation. You know, I'd like to imagine that Magnazone is the same exact Magnemite that joined our team back in Blue Rescue Team. I just think it would be cool if it actually was. We will send the reward to your guild. Thank you again. Now come with us. Oh, such sad Drowsy. Well, hope we never see him again. Azurill. Meryl. Meryl. It was so scary. You okay, Azurill? Are you hurt? He's fine. The little guy's not hurting anyway. Really? That's a relief. Oh, Azurill. Azurill. I'm truly happy for you two. You did this all for us, Seraphine and Frozen. We won't forget what you did for us. Thank you so much. Come on, Azurill, you too. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you for rescuing me. Really, really, thank you. Well, all's well that ends well. The Exploration Team Federation has sent a message. Frozen's team was rewarded with an enlarged treasure bag. You can now carry more items than you could before. Wait, there's one more message. This special episode, Bidoof's Wish, has been unlocked. To play a special episode, select it from the episode list at the top menu. If you would like to play the special episode, save your adventure progress and return to the top menu.
I've gotten the bounty from Officer Mangazone for the captured fucking outlaw. Well done, you two fucks. Here's your share for the job. It's yours to keep.
We received 3,000 in the bounty that was caught by the head of the captured outlaw. However, because 2,700 of that is shared with the guild, the portion was withheld. As a result, Frozen's team received only 300. No way, this is all we get? After all our effort.
But of course, it's all part of the training, because I love skimming money from you fucks. We expect just as much effort tomorrow. Hey.
And we only got $300. Not any cool items. We just... at least we got an expanded treasure bag, I guess. Ugh. It'd be nice if they give us a slightly bigger share of the reward. We only get 1/10 of the entire reward. They're just like Twitch. It'd be nice if they gave us a slightly bigger share of the reward. That's alright. We managed to rescue Azurill. And that's all thanks to you, Frozen. Because you had that dream, Frozen. We learned about Azurill's trouble in advance. It's true. I can't explain it, but the first shout I heard from Azurill... Help! And that dream I had... Yeah, anyway, we've seen this before. Both of these events, they took place in the future. Why was I able to see something like that? What was that dream about? Oh. Uh-oh, my stomach's growled. Haha, your stomach growled too, Frozen. Guess we must be famished. We were sort of focused on rescuing Azurill that I didn't even notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go get dinner, Frozen. I wonder what's for dinner. Bunch of fruit, I'm guessing. Yep, that's all we ever eat.
Can't we eat something different, Chimeco?
She's like, no. I'm like, fuck you. Oh no, rain! I like rain. I don't know why I said oh no then, but whatever. Wow, that lightning's intense. It looks really stormy tonight. That reminds me. You know the night before we met, Frozen? It was storming that night. I found you out cold on the beach the day after the stormy night, Frozen. Do you remember anything about being out cold on the beach? Can you remember anything at all? I wonder. There was a storm, but how did I end up unconscious there? Nope, I can't remember a thing. I guess it won't be that easy. That's alright. Just try remembering a little at a time. We have to get up early again tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. Say, Frozen. Are you still awake, Frozen? I've been thinking about it since it happened. That strange dream you had, Frozen. Maybe it had to do with your personality, with you personally, Frozen. Huh? I can't quite say why. I don't really know any other Shinx who dreams about the future. And I've never heard about a human suddenly turning into a Pokemon either. That's why I think those two events are connected. And that's the feeling I keep getting. The key to unlocking my memory. Was it in that dream? But even if that were true, how does it relate to anything else? I don't know what you were like as a human, Frozen, but I think you must have been a good person. After all, Frozen, it was that dream it was your dream that helped us catch that bad Pokemon. Bad Pokemon, huh? Oh, that reminds me of what Chatot said. A growing number of bad Pokemon has been caused by time going out of whack. You know, time is getting messed up bit by bit all over the world. No one seems to know why, but everyone believes the time gears are somehow involved. Huh? Time gears? They say time gears are hidden in secret places around the world. Like in a forest? Or in a lake in an underground cavern? I've even heard that there's a hidden altar somewhere in a volcano. At the center of these places is what's known as a time gear. Time gears serve as a very important function. Each one protects time and keeps time flowing properly in its region. Rain. Risk of rain, you may even say. Not really risk of rain, it's already rain. Oh, it's a dark figure. But what happens if a region loses its time gear? I don't really know the answer to that question. But my guess is that if a time gear is removed from a region, the flow of time in that region will probably stop too. That's why everyone makes sure to never disturb the time gears. Everyone has long been certain that some kind of disaster would strike. So everyone stays away from the time gears and doesn't tamper with them. Even the most hardened criminal Pokemon know to avoid messing with them. Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be? Yes, it is. I finally found it. A time gear. But this is only one of the first of many. It's a evil Grovyle. And yes, this game is the reason why Grovyle is my favorite Pokemon. We'll get into it later. The next morning, up and at 'em. It's morning. Ugh, good morning, Frozen. Always a good morning. Why can't it just be a bad morning? Either way, we're probably going to have to end this episode here. So, next time on Pokemon, or just on Explorers of Sky, we're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on today. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!